Hey, what's up YouTube, this is your option here, coming at you with an update for my Cyber deck, which I built last format. So it's a bit late because it's, a month and a bit into this format, but I thought late is better than never, so I thought I might as well just update it. I'm pretty much just going to explain the new cards and why I'm playing them, but most of the deck is pretty much the same. So still 3 Cyber and still 3 core, still 3 Cyber Dry. 1 Electromagnetic Turtle, 2 Denko Saka, 3 Galaxy Soldier, 2 Galaxy Wizard, 1 Honest. I don't like playing more than 1 Honest, it's not consistent. 2 Effect Veiler. I took out Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit for Effect Veiler because Effect Veiler is better against decks like Infernoid or Ritual Beast, which I'm seeing more play against, and also it's better against the Senju, which I'm also seeing a bit of play against. 2 Mathematician, obviously to dump core into the graveyard as soon as possible to make our 3 copies of Repair Plant live, and 1 Max C. For spells, 3 Cyber Repair Plant, 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Instant Fusion, 1 Overload Fusion, 3 Galaxy Cyclone, 1 Raigeki, 1 Book of Moon for the Snatch Still. For traps, 1 Compulse, 1 Manatees, 1 Bombness, 1 Venus Chain, and 1 Solemn. The trap lineup can very much change. Same with Yuki, sorry, almost called it Yuki Sagi. Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit, and Effect Veiler. Obviously these cards are very much meta dependent. For the extra deck, 1 Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, 1 Rampage Dragon, 2 Panzer Dragon for the fusions. I'll get to this later. For XYZs, 1 Castella Pleiades, 2 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 3 Cyber Dragon Nova. I've seen some builds running just 2, but I think you need to play 3 because late game Nova can just end the game really quickly, because Nova pretty much summons out a Cyber Dragon and it's pretty much 6300 damage right there, so I definitely recommend playing 3 Nova, but Infinity you can play at 2. 1 Volcasaurus, obviously Volcasaurus throws a Lady of Justice, and Gaia Dragon is pretty much a new Vulcan and Gaia combo. You pretty much just go into Volcasaurus, blow up a monster your opponent controls, go into Frozen Lady, blow up all of their defense monsters, and then go into Gaia and attack for 2600. So it's a very good combo, and you could use Frozen Lady with Nova or even Pleiades, and you could use Gaia with any of these cards as well, including Infinity. The last 2 cards are very much up to personal preference. Chimeratech Over Dragon, obviously, if you draw Overload Fusion late game, sometimes you'll just want a really big beta to just attack the game, so Over Dragon would be better than Rampage Dragon, especially if your opponent has a monster on the board which is higher than 2100. So it's an option. I mean, you don't have to play it, you can play it off the cards. And so Shark Fortress as well, something which you don't really need to play. It does help to OTK, but most of the time when I summon it, I do have game a different way, so it's not absolutely necessary. Cards which you can play instead are you could play the Utopia cards, so that'd be the regular Utopia and Utopia of the Lightning. You could obviously make this using the deck's normal way of just making rank 5s, but it requires 3. So you'd probably need like an Instant Fusion, a Galaxy Soldier, and a regular Cyber. And obviously Utopia you can make if you banish Core for Dre and then normal summon either a Wizard, an Honest, or a Denko, and then make it. You could also play I guess you could play this as well. We'll see if it comes up. It should be here. You could also play this. Full Armored Crystal Zero Lancer and Freezerdron. Freezerdon, yep. You could also play that, but I don't really like this combo too much. Other cards which you could play are just other rank 4s. You could also play rank 2s because you can sometimes make that with core. So it's very much down to personal preference. For the side, 2 Artifact Lancia. It's good against Ritual Beast and Infernoid, which I see a lot of. Also if I just randomly run into Necros, it's quite good against that. 2 Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit. You could use this against Cleese, which I sometimes see, but I probably won't see much of since Lose a Turn is now TCG legal. It's also just a really good card against the Chicken Race OTK or FTK. So against that I'd keep in the Effect Veiler and sided to Ghost Ogres, so I'd have a decent chance at stopping them. 2 Black Hordes Infernoids, Ritual Beasts, and pretty much any deck which Synchro summons or Exceed summons. 2 Fairy Wind, obviously just for face-up cards. Also hit Zephyrs and Yang Zing, which I sometimes see, and also Yosenju. Goes in match for Yang Zings, or Arrow Mages, I believe they're called, and that's pretty much it. Imperial Iron Wall, Ritual Beasts, and Infernoid again, and any deck which banishes a lot, especially if our opponent has like Macro or something on the board and they play Ritual Beast, and 2 Decree just for decks which play a ton of Macro. So that's the updated build. Currently I'm about 219, and I think I've got about 40 losses, so that's about a win ratio of about 5 to 1 or 4 to 1. Yeah, actually that's a win ratio of actually 5 to 1. So yeah, I've been having good success with this deck. I hope you guys try it out, and this is Azure Rapture signing out, and have a nice day.